Hey Scorpio, I hope you guys are doing great. This is going to be your general love tarot reading for June 15th through the 30th. We're going to take a look at all of the energy that's swirling around you over the next couple of weeks or whenever you are led to this reading. If you want to go straight to the messages and skip the card pull, go ahead and click the timestamp in the description box below. Otherwise, let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to pull a couple of oracle cards just to see what the energy is that's surrounding you for this reading. The first one that we have out is romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. And then for the second oracle card, let's see what we have for my Scorpio collective. Okay, and we have one that flew out, and it's no with an exclamation mark. So we'll see how these two cards fit into your overall reading. Let's grab a tarot deck and see what's going on first with your current energy. What's going on with my Scorpios? Okay, so we have two cards that flipped out. We have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, and we also have the King of Cups in reverse. For Scorpio person's energy, might be someone who's currently in your physical space or not, yet to be met. We have the Seven of Cups. For challenges, obstacles, and what's currently hidden, we have Death. For advice from Spirit, we have one that flipped over. We have the Two of Swords in reverse. And for your potential outcome, all right, we have the Page of Cups upright. So let's grab another tarot deck and see if we can clarify these messages a little bit more. So we'll start first with Scorpio's energy. We have the Ten of Swords, and we also have the Eight of Wands. For your person's energy, we have the Three of Wands in reverse. For challenges, obstacles, and what's currently hidden, we have the King of Wands. For advice from Spirit, we have the Three of Cups. And for your potential outcome, we have the Five of Cups. Okay, so let's grab an oracle deck and see if we can get some final messages before we get into the reading. Starting with your current energy, we have Kicking It. For your person's energy, we have Shy. For obstacles, challenges, and what's hidden, we have Sorry, Not Sorry. For advice from Spirit, we have Bride. And for your potential outcome, we have Mall Crawl. Alrighty then. So, Scorpio, let's get into this. So, it feels as though you have someone in your energy who either you want to explore things with or they want to explore things with you. But there's something here with this other person that has you feeling as though you want to know more. You want to maybe get to know them, maybe spend a little more time, see where their head and heart space are. But it also feels like there's a caution that's here. What I'm feeling is that there's a lot of spark and not a lot of substance with this person. So even if you're tempted and trying to figure out whether or not this could be your person, I'm almost feeling as though Spirit is saying, sure, go ahead and explore if you want to learn a lesson. But it almost feels as though you're fighting against your own intuition and what you know you should do and what you should not do. And it almost feels like this is one of those should not do's. I just heard a hard head makes a soft ass if you're from the South and you have folks. You might be familiar with that expression, but let's get into the tarot and see what's going on. So In your current energy, we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. We have the King of Cups in reverse. We have the Ten of Swords. We have the Eight of Wands. And we also have kicking it. In control, talented, driven, kicking bad habits, trying to score, team player, and accomplishing goal. Scorpio. Scorpio. Some shit went down, huh? It really feels as though you're in a place where you're like, I'm not doing shit. I'm not giving shit. I'm tired of this shit. However, I might be convinced to move forward, to move along, to take some action, to take some steps. Like, even though you have all of this behind you, it feels like you're a little fiery. Even though I know you're a water sign, it feels like you got some hot energy coming from you where you're a little tired, right? You've experienced some things and it feels as though going forward, you're not going to put in a whole lot of effort. You're not going to show your cards too soon. I feel like you've gotten a little bit betrayed, a little bit backstabbed by folks, but you like to think that you're in control of your feelings, and this sort of reaction that you have now towards romantic relationships is you moving on, moving forward, and just, sort of taking back control of your life and your love life specifically. So looking at this other person, and it almost feels like this might be the one who put you in this place in the first place. We have the Seven of Cups, we have the Three of Wands in reverse, and we also have shy. Nervous or too nervous to ask you out. It takes a minute. The answer is maybe and second guess. So the energy that it feels like this person is in is that they have so many choices in front of them. They're looking at all of their options, and it almost feels as though they're looking at potential relationships as this smorgasbord. Like they're going to get a little piece of, a little piece of cheese from over here. They're going to get a little piece of like pepperoni from over here, an olive from over there. It doesn't seem as though they're really waiting for anything to come to them. They're waiting. They're really just looking and exploring and seeing what options are out there. And so there's this sounds so bad, but there's so many options for them out there. They don't want to they don't want to choose just one. And I think that this attraction that they're giving off, this attraction that they're pulling in from so many people, is just a byproduct of the person that they are. I think that they're pretty easy to be around, and I think that they know that they're easy to be around. Like, they're not a bad person, but I'm not getting the vibe that they're trying to settle down anytime soon. Time soon. They're just going out and picking and choosing and seeing what's going on. And it's like when they choose one, it's like, oh, maybe I should have chosen that other one. So it's like this sort of never ending platter for them where they just want to taste a little bit here, taste a little bit there, and just keep it sort of pushing. So what we have for the challenges, obstacles, and what's hidden, we have death, we have the King of Wands, and we also have sorry, not sorry. Friction, sarcasm, false apology, apathy, forgive, make amends, harboring hurt or resentment. So I'm feeling like this is your biggest challenge, is getting out of this space, right? Where you've been a little bit hurt and your knee-jerk reaction is to just say, F it, I'm not doing anything, right? It feels as though you're holding on to this hurt that this person has caused you. I don't think it was intentional. I think that you just may have been a little bit more invested than they were. And it's hard for you to get out of this space that these feelings that you may have had or thought you had for this person are not reciprocated in the way or to the extent that you wanted them to be. So, what we have for the advice from Spirit, we have the Two of Swords in reverse, we have the Three of Cups, and we also have Bride, wife, partner, interested in, love of a lifetime, wedding or event, a commitment or advancement. So, what we have in terms of advice from Spirit, with the Two of Swords in reverse, it's time for you to sort of take off the blinders, right? And to make the decision to follow your happiness and to make the decision to only engage with people who are looking for the same things that you are. Because this person is clearly not. And if I'm being perfectly honest, Scorpio, I don't know if they led you down the path of thinking that they were. I don't feel as though this person spent a lot of time and energy in blowing smoke towards you. I think that just their personality, the way they interact with people, kind of sucks you in. And it may make you feel like there is something more than there actually is. But I do think that you tried to explore those feelings. It didn't work out so good for you. You got a lot of disappointment. You may have been a little bit hurt. And now, like, your pendulum has swung the other direction where it's like, I don't care. I don't care about anybody, especially not you. And it's like, okay, that's fine. That's totally good. But if that's the path that you're going to take, then you're going to have to commit to it, right? Instead of having this sort of feeling and this hope that this person will come around and recognize your magnificence and say, all right, I'm shutting all of my options down. I'm coming to be with you. I don't think that that's going to happen. So the best thing that you can do for yourself right now in this moment is to make the decision to cut this cord that you have with this person and focus on what it is that you truly want, which really does look like you want partnership. You want that celebration. You want that commitment. You want that person who's interested in you, like truly interested in you and willing to invest. So looking at your potential outcome, we have the Page of Cups, we have the Five of Cups, and we have Mall Crawl. On the hunt, retail therapy, meeting at the mall, pleasantly surprised, a happy find. So what I'm feeling for your outcome are actually two sort of different scenarios. It feels on one hand, this person might offer you an apology that you will reject. Or maybe you'll take it and it's like, oh, okay, thanks for the sorry. Moving on. But this person is going to feel quite a bit of regret for not having recognized you as the best option, the best choice out of what was put in front of them. Because it feels like you're on the hunt, right? You've gone through your process and you have come to that place where you know what it is that you want and you are choosing to embrace joy and you're choosing to open yourself up truly for somebody who is interested in you just as much as you're interested in them. I just heard I'm nobody's second choice. I'm nobody's option. So while you're putting in the foundation to make sure that you're fully recovered from this shit over here, you're like, all right, I'm ready to be somebody's number one. And you're going to put yourself back out there, not that you're going chasing down anybody, but it feels as though you're going to heal and you're going to open yourself up where you keep your eyes open. Like, yeah, okay, you see me, I see you, show me what you got. This person is going to, at some point, feel very regretful that they didn't give you what you were looking for at that time because you all may have made a good match. And so Again, maybe at some point down the road, you'll accept their apology. Maybe you all will reconnect. But I feel like after all of this has gone down, you're just in a place of where you're looking to explore your own options. And, you know, if they're swimming in regret, that's a them thing. It's not a you thing. You've moved on. So let me grab one last oracle card for you and see if there are any final messages from Spirit. Okay, and we have one that came out for you. And we have, you're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. So, Scorpio, looks like your healing process is already underway, right? The advice that Spirit has for you, you're going towards your true north. You're going towards your happiness. You're letting this go. And you're getting back out there and you're exploring your own options. You know, allowing yourself to be pleasantly surprised at the people who are out there who want to be a part of your space, who only want to be a part of your space. So, good for you. I will leave it there. I hope that this was helpful and I hope that this resonated with you somehow. If it did, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. In the meanwhile, stay safe, stay healthy, and I am sending you all huge hugs.